A very good day to one and all attending this session today. Today's session would be on incentive travels in the MICE segment of the hospitality industry. Allow me to introduce myself, Sheetal Gupta, an assistant professor at the AISSMS College of Hotel Management and Catering Technology in Pune. My email address is mentioned here. For any questions, queries, or doubts, kindly do mail me. Today's topic, as I mentioned, is on incentive travels. We will be learning about the meaning of incentive travel, the reasons of incentive travel, the client profile of people who travel, and the selling of this incentive travel. A brief introduction. The incentive travel is a lure of a travel trip to motivate the employees at work. Incentive travel has become increasingly popular with a lot of corporations and companies in the last few years. It is a huge market in the MICE segment of the hospitality industry. To give an incentive is basically to reward or award an employee for doing good work. The reasons for incentive travel. It basically increases the sales volumes and the employee productivity. It sells new accounts or moves the slow moving items, even for new product introductions or launches, pushing the low season sales, overtaking your competitors, and generally doing profit for the company. A client's profile. Let us now look at what is the client's profile. Any business or company that manufactures or sells anything can be a prospective client for incentive programs. The manufacturer sells his or her products through the sales force of the company to distributors. The distributor salespersons resell the product to the retailers or dealers who finally sell them to the consumer. Thus, to increase the sales and the production, the manufacturer has many opportunities to motivate his staff. The manufacturer has his or her own personnel, sales staff, distribution staff, and the distributor sales force. And finally, the retailers. All these could be a target market for the incentive travel scheme. Incentive travel is not a buyable commodity like an inclusive tour or ticket, which means that the client will not walk into a travel agency to buy a program. In fact, it is the work of a travel agent to prospect the clients and direct their energies towards companies that are introducing and launching their motivation programs for their staff. Let us also throw some light on selling the incentive travel packages. Before selling the incentive travel, one must understand the size of the company and whether it is really interested in launching such a program. In this respect, the information about the business size, organization, lines of product, methods of distribution, sales force, etc., are all to be analyzed. The most important next step is to determine the budget, meaning the funds that are available and how these can be allocated. Given below is a sample of the budget plan that can be used to determine the approximate cost of the trip and whether it is viable or not. Thank you. I do hope I was able to share some light on this program of incentive travel. So, incentive is basically to reward and award your own staff to motivate them to work better and produce more. Have a great day. Let us now watch a small video on incentive travel to clarify more doubts. Please pay attention.
Incentive travel is a tool that makes your team feel motivated and appreciated. This video will easily explain incentive travel and why hiring a professional can make or break your trip. A stagnant work routine can lead to an office environment that's dull and low energy. Many employees become complacent when things stay stagnant, and that affects your bottom line. The announcement of an incentive trip, or in other words, an appreciation trip based on a company-wide sales goal, gets people excited and ready to work hard to achieve that goal. Working towards obtaining that fabulous appreciation trip is motivating and increases morale. It also inspires innovation in the workplace. All of those things combined will increase your sales. Now that your team has finally achieved that sales goal, it's time for them to experience a fabulous reward trip. Hopefully, you hired an incentive travel professional, or the trip may look like this. Incentive travel professionals know their stuff. They can make your participants feel like VIPs from start to finish. The aftermath of a memorable reward trip is a sense of appreciation and renewed motivation to work hard and earn another trip. The work environment is full of positive energy and high morale. The return on investment is high, and the incentive trip ends up paying for itself. Contact us to get started on planning your next incentive trip. The hardest part will be deciding where to go.
Well, I hope that little video on incentive travel gave you some clarity on the topic of incentives and how travel is managed in the MICE segment, which is meetings, incentives, conferences, and exhibitions in the hospitality industry. Here are a few reference books that I have used here to make this presentation. You may refer to these books in your library or on Google. The video is courtesy Metrocon Travel. Thank you.